Hello, welcome to my roller coaster.
This is going to be my most edited video yet. This has been something I wanted to do for years. I'm not kidding. Now I'm going to finally remake my roller coaster. 6 more days of summer, 6 days to try to make this happen. Now, let's get started, shall we? Now, first we have the office. It takes me a minute to get some of the blocks. I mean, it doesn't look like it takes too long, but it's sped up, and I'm trying to do like the black and white pattern on the wall, but I can't really do it with a small area, but I mean, I'm definitely gonna do that later. As you can see, I'm putting down the doors. We are going to do just one hallway for the roller coaster. I mean, obviously, we're not just going to do both hallways. That'd probably take too fucking long and it'd be complicated as shit. And, I can see it doesn't look like it's taking me too long to make the black and white square pattern on the floor. But, I mean, it doesn't... But it is taking a while in actual normal time. And I just make the extra hallway for extra detail and shit. And then I just go for always day just so I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing for at least most of the time. I'm using lanterns for the office, and because, I mean, I don't really know how to make the light from Fnaf 1 without making it too fucking big. I'm probably not going to keep the one that's on the hallway, but I'm sure as hell keeping the one that's on the office. Now, I'm not going to talk a lot during this area because this is honestly just making the office. I'm not even going to make all of it at that moment. Next, I do the room where we go inside of Freddy's mouth. Hi. Alright, that's the only time I'm doing that. Maybe. Now, doing the upper jaw part right was definitely, I mean, it was easy after just like a few minutes, but other than that, it was just like, I wanted to see if I can get like the perfect thing. Especially when I'm just only like, doing 3 images of Freddy and Safari. Now I do the eyes. I didn't think it looked good at first when I was building it, but I think it's good. So now we're doing the ears. At first it just looked like shit, but now it didn't look good like after like that, but after adding in the hat and a few extra details, I think the ears look good. We make Freddy's eyes look more 2D. Now, I will admit, the ceiling tiles and the lights are not the best, but I was just trying to do my best. Now we go through the tunnel, which you're gonna see Bonnie after a while. I'm not gonna build it immediately, I'm gonna add some touches first. Now we just add the track for my community post. There's no other excuse for me to actually have this right now, but whatever works. Now, after a couple hour break, I do Bonnie next, which honestly, I honestly forgot what I was doing for Freddy, so I honestly just didn't know what I was doing for Bonnie, but
So
I found what to do eventually, and it looked
in
good
this
at the end.
clip, cause I am.
For a moment, I didn't even know what the fuck I was going for. I just made Bonnie look high as shit. But I did change it, so yeah. I do like how Bonnie's ears turned out at the end. It kind of just looks satisfying to me. I didn't even think, like, I wasn't like, I don't even know how to say it, but it's like, it just felt like the ears just look more well done than what I was going for. And just like the OG roller coaster, we do a all black room for Bonnie. Alright, but I do gotta admit, almost all of the rooms with the animatronics are gonna have some black wall to it. Now I add the light and the floor. Now we're gonna go up this time, where we would be meeting Chica, but I just decided to be funny and do audio only because of the kitchen. Now this is where I add some extra stuff to the dining area and the stage. I'm actually glad on how it turned out. I mean, I'm not even completely done with it. I might have to add some buttons to add for detail, but that's about it. Now I'm thinking of doing floor blocks high for the dining area itself because, in fact, it's been quite a while since I've really done much. I mean, hell, the last time I bought a FNAF plushie was fucking like 3 years ago, and I bought a ton of those things. Now, I will admit, the tables are too high, but that's about it. I do get rid of some tables because I want, like, chairs on both sides. Now this is where I had the sorry out of order sign. I couldn't find which one was the right one until I found one that was probably closest to the actual sign in FNAF 1. And yeah. Now we do Pirate's Cove. This is where we're gonna meet Foxy once we go inside it. And this took me a while, at least like 30 to 40 minutes. Just to make the entire thing, maybe even an hour, but I don't really remember. Now let's magically add the floors, and next we have Foxy, which surprisingly turned out good at the end. We also got Golden Freddy, which also turned out really good at the end, so I'm kind of happy about that. Now, I'm going to make the FNAF 2, place. And, I'm not doing, like, the FNAF roller coaster by years, but just by, the games itself, by game order, not by year order. Like, not like FNAF 4 to FNAF 2 to FNAF 1 to FNAF 3. No. We're doing just by games, not by years. Alright, it's been day 2 of this project, and we are finishing up the FNAF 2 area, which doesn't really take me. It honestly took me not as long as I expected it to, because I just had like a picture of the FNAF layout, and that's it. Now we do Purple Guy and the kids that he murdered, well, in ghost form. Then we do parts and services room. And this one takes me a bit of time, but it turned out decent at the end, I guess you could say. Alright, so I accidentally deleted the footage for, Withered Bonnie, me building Withered Bonnie, and how it looked like crap at first, but then it turned out okay at best. But sadly, that footage of me building it is gone, so you're not gonna see it. Now we do Mangle because Bite of 87, I guess. That's the only toy animatronic I'm gonna be putting in this roller coaster. And it turns out okay at the end. Could have been better. Now we give life to the children. That's the only time you're going to be seeing the marionette in this. Then we got Purple Guy destroying the animatronics. Well, just Freddy. I built this before the recording because at this point I'm just lazy to record at this point, and plus it takes up too much space. I know. So now we got William Appleton getting spring locked alive. That's what he gets for being a furry and murdering 5 children. Now we're gonna add more, we're gonna add some tracks to the roller coaster, because obviously it wouldn't be a roller coaster without the fucking tracks. But I mean, at this point, I think it's just faster just to do it now rather than later. Now we got Springtrap, which has William Appleton inside of him. And it does not really turn out great. But I don't say I didn't try. Now we're doing the FNAF 3 office. We're not just gonna do the whole thing, we're gonna do the office, that's about it. It didn't really look great at first, but after adding some like vines in, which was probably supposed to be like the wires, I think it turned out fine. Now, we are doing the FNAF 4 room. And, this one didn't really take that long to make, maybe like less than an hour at best. And finally, we are doing the Bite of 83, which, didn't really, it wasn't really great, but, I tried. I feel like Fredbear's eyes alone is what ruins this, but honestly, at this point, I don't even care. Just like I said earlier, we are adding the buttons, and we're changing the tables to what they would actually look like, which looked better than what I originally built. And then we just add the paintings, which is the last thing we're doing before we're done with this. Now, the moment you all have been waiting for. I honestly wish I could add more stuff, but right now, it's September 5th for me, the day before my birthday, at least the time I'm recording this voice audio. I wish I could do more, but maybe I'll do that in the future. See you guys tomorrow for the live stream. Or today, if this video gets uploaded by the 6th.